corporate culture, and because they would be stepping in that journey. So it is something that normally we talk about, that it's you want to be in the corporate culture, and you want to be, because earlier, in the olden days, it was only the government jobs that were there, and now the private sector is vast open. So there is a culture that is followed in the private sector, and probably that is where this term corporate culture came up. So to make it more lively, and maybe something, not a very monologue, where you guys can understand, and if you really want to understand, and no, I will not keep it very long, but yes, maybe interesting, and so that you guys make best use of it. Whenever you are stepping into the corporate world, you would be able to relate things. Am I audible, guys? No, I see a lot of people talking at the back. Are they really not interested in knowing native language? And mostly we will have our native language as Hindi. So if you guys feel that because I want to make it a little interactive, this maybe 30 minutes talk that I'm going to do. So I'll also speak in Hindi so that we make most of it. तो हम बात कर रहे हैं कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर की, और कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर की जब बात करते हैं, और एवरीबडी मस्ट बी थिंकिंग व्हाट इज दिस टर्म कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर, बट नॉर्मली हम सब लोग यूज करते हैं कि कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर है. तो बता सकते हैं कल्चर, कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर से कोई कुछ समझता है? कुछ किसी के जहन में, दिमाग में कोई ऐसी चीज है कि ये कॉर्पोरेट कल्चर होता है? Anybody? I would like to hear from people who are sitting at in the last benches. अलग-अलग हम भी बटे हुए हैं समाज में, अपनी भाषा से, अपने धर्म से, और बहुत सारी चीजों से. तो वो हमारी संस्कृति उस हिसाब से बदलती रहती है. तो विविध संस्कृति है हमारे देश में. We are a melting pot of cultures, as sometimes we call our country. तो वैसे ही we talk about corporate culture. कॉर्पोरेट में भी एक तरह की संस्कृति होती है. So संस्कृति क्या होती है? It is a set of beliefs or behavior that we follow. एक पर्टिकुलर रीजन में जब हम रहते हैं, एक धर्म विशेष को हम जब फॉलो करते हैं, अपने धर्म को, और जिस तरह से हमारे परिवेश में हमें समझाया जाता है, सिखाया जाता है, हम एक संस्कृति फॉलो करते हैं, हम एक कल्चर फॉलो करते हैं. Similarly, each organization, each corporate will have their own culture. Yeah? And then there would be firms that would be majorly, the decision makers would be at the top. They will not give a lot of freedom to their employees, and they will have set of people at the top who would decide the overall operations. Working in your professional, when you embark on your professional journey, you would experience, if you work in an Indian firm, we are still following our own culture, and there is nothing right or wrong here. The belief with which Indian firms operate, it is their right, and with their assessment they achieve success. With their culture they achieve success. Like L&T, Infotech, or Mahindra & Mahindra, you would definitely you need to pay that respect, and you would probably put a Mr. or Sir before a tenured individual or somebody who is at the executive level. So that's a brief about culture, and maybe I can share what I do. I have been working in the field of cyber security. Now it is known as cyber security. I started working about 20 years back in this. At that time it was known as information security. So information security, I am sure you must have come across the term information risk management or information security. So I work in that particular domain. It's been over 20 years that I've been working in that domain. Overall work experience is close to about 28 years. and in information security, IT security, information risk management, and now it is called as cyber security. It has been 20 years. So it's a very growing field. I'm sure some of you must have thought of making a career in this particular field. I would encourage you, I would highly encourage you to pursue that. Do courses in cyber security, if it is in your curriculum, in the current curriculum that you have this topic, keep your focus on that because it is very growing. It is you have an understanding of cyber security risk management, and the primary thing, it gives you a very good compensation. So right now it's like a sea of opportunities in the space of cyber security. So those who are pursuing or those who wants to pursue a career in cyber security, I would highly encourage that. That's what I've been doing. I manage cyber security, business continuity, resilience for Kroll Global. We are close to about 6,500 employees in Kroll. We're based out of New York, and we've got we are spread globally in 38 countries. So that's what I do. I think that is what I can share at this moment. Any specific questions? अगर आपकी कोई specific question है, कोई कुछ जानना चाहते हैं आप जो मैं बता सकता हूँ आपको, तो आप पूछ सकते हैं मेरे से.
In India, there are so many startups getting failed. What may be the reason?
Well, as I said that there is no. That's a very intriguing question or a query that you have put. But no, I don't claim myself to be an expert on setting up businesses or startups. But the way my perception is that whenever you planning to build an enterprise or create a startup, you need to do a proper I'm sure many of us must be following that the Shark Tank and all that, right? So there are a lot of people who come up with ideas, but if you've not done research properly, if you don't know what is your market, right? Even if you have a great idea, if you don't know how to implement that idea and how to get the funding, there can be many reasons that startups fail. But again, again, as I said, I am no expert on this. But even if we are getting a 5% success rate in the startups, I think that's a great positive sign, because everybody wants to plunge in that space of being an entrepreneur, but it's not that easy. I'm sure a lot of people aspire to crack IIT, but there are very few people who go through the actual institute, who qualify the IIT. Similarly, but then all the other people they work, they do something. So similarly, all those who aspire to create a startup, they do that, but then the planning is not great. That's what I understand. Either the planning is not great, or maybe they do not get proper investment funds. That is what fails there. But having said that, all those who are making it a success, so that we should look at and we should keep going into it. If somebody has got a great idea, he should do a proper research, find out how he can establish that business, how he can get the funding, and how he can sustain. There is a business cycle that you need to follow, right? Initial, the investment that you make, there is a break even. Till the time you don't achieve that, there will not be any return. So if you are persistent, if you stay back and for maybe 2-3 years, whatever period that you need to decide, and then the revenue starts coming up. So all that is part of the journey. If we follow that, those people who are, I'm sure there will be much more success in the startup field. Now when they start working, it will be the practical aspect of it. They would put that understanding, that knowledge that they have gained into practical use. So they should be open. While meeting and when I interview youngsters in my organization for hiring, I come across with a lot of individuals who've got a mindset that I know times are changing and everybody has their own way of deciding about things. So you should be open to work. First is that you should be open to work. Now, as you start, friends, you need to be very open. Your deciding factor should not be your compensation. I see a lot of people getting excited because it's a good compensation, or there is no compensation. They think that there is nothing in it for them, right? It is a learning that they need to do. You said that they would become managers. Managers they would become right now, because these terms like consultant, managers these days are very abused terms, right? Now I see that if you join a consulting firm, maybe 2 years down the line they start calling you as consultant, whereas about 30 years back, consultant used to have 30 years of experience. When you go to a medical practitioner, so if he has an experience of 15-20 years, then he is called a consultant. Consultant, somebody who has पूरा ज्ञान होता है उसको उस particular subject का. So आज की तारीख में manager, consultant, these tags are given very freely. The manager. Okay. Now you need to understand. You need to have theoretical understanding, experience, and then you become a manager and a consultant. That is different. But all I'm saying is you should be very open to land up in a job. Right? I think Mr. Puma does not want to listen.
Thank you so much, Vishal sir, for your golden words and advices. Now, I would like to request our honorable guest speaker, Mr. Sushil Shukla.
So still, I will not take much time. Only 10 minutes we will discuss about what is entrepreneurship and how entrepreneurship and innovation can lead to a better career. That is the overall topic, right? So, you all know, in general, we take problems as a problems. But if we are creative, so from creativity perspective, a person who is creative always takes problem as opportunity. Because if there is a problem, there are solutions. Otherwise, there is no problem. It means problems are the main ingredients for entrepreneurship journey to start with. And all those who are starting successfully, they must be creative, they must be innovative, and they must be risk takers. So there are certain key features and characteristic and quality for successful entrepreneurs. You all know that. A problem solver, and if we are identifying some problematic areas across the society which can relieve the pains of the society, and definitely there is a great opportunity while solving the problem. You are not only solving the problem of the society and the people of the society, and also you are having a great business opportunity in that. So an innovator is solving some specific problem of a specific sector in a very creative and innovative way. At the same time, a great business opportunity is hidden in that, and continuous improvement is a strategy for that. And with that strategy, an innovator or creative entrepreneurship leads to a journey which is growth oriented and sustainable. And that is the prime motto of having entrepreneurship with creativity and innovation. So I hope you all are coming across with different situations where there are problems. So the key takeaway is that don't take problem as a problem, because if there is a problem you can explore solutions. And what kind of solutions you are looking for? Smart solutions. A smart solution needs some smart efforts. So you have to apply whatever knowledge and wisdom you are getting out of the respected speakers who are coming across as a corporate guest. So they are the basically ground realities. You are studying something theoretically, right? But to apply that knowledge, you must interact with the corporate guest or the corporate situation and market situations which are really happening across the ground. So still you are learning how to apply with a lot of soft skills, with the right mindset and right skill set. you all can have tremendous potential to explore and excel in whatever field you choose, which is driven by your passion. Because without passion, you can't do wonders. Thank you so much. Thank you.